YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. What up? Your boy back, man. So I put out a clip, man, of a video about a man's protection, and yeah. A lot of y'all took that video out of context, but that leads me to part two of the video, right? A man's temptation and a woman's temptation are two totally different things. What we're attracted to are two totally different things. So protection looks different from both sides. A woman's protection, sometimes, most times, in my opinion, that I have went through in relationships, has come from communication. If you're not communicating to their level, if you're not giving them the same amount of love, if you're not, showing them like your work per se as a man, meaning how you talk to them, how you treat them, how you hold them accountable. Are you mean? Are you nice? Kind of those sort of things. It's always related to how they feel. For a man, it is not how I feel. It is how I am respected. So in my video, in the clip, it says that, I say, hey, the example is if I ask you to text me every hour on the hour. And everybody's just, oh, your expectation, you're this, you're a narcissist, you're that. Yeah, I've been married for almost 10 years. Me and my wife communicate like that. We don't have a problem with it. It takes 5 seconds to send a text. So all the extremists talking about, I got to call you every hour. I never said call. You assumed. And that's the issue. You assume a man's intentions. So that's why a man's protection is the way it is, because you can't assume someone's intent for you. The intent releases off of what they are pursuing you for. And if you're going to a club, you're a married woman in a club, you're a married man in a club, well, guess what you're around? A bunch of single people. I'm not saying you're going to do anything. I'm not saying you might do something. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, you're surrounding yourself around a bunch of temptation. Period. Man and woman. You go to strip clubs, all that stuff. Like I'd rather a married couple themselves get together and just go to a strip club, go to a club, go to a gay bar, whatever they want to do. Because I believe married people, you got to be locked in. I'm not saying that a man's protection has to come off narcissistically, but a narcissist is not someone, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I don't know if y'all know what a narcissist is. I think y'all just throw that word around. Yeah, narcissist. Do y'all really know what a narcissist is? A narcissist is not someone who gets their feelings hurt, and then you're the reason that you hurt their feelings. And they come explain to you, hey, you hurt my feelings. That's not a narcissist. Not a narcissist at all. Do y'all want to know what a narcissist is? A narcissist is someone who feelings aren't hurt, but will pipe you up and make you feel like you hurt their feelings, even though you've done absolutely nothing. That's not being a narcissist. And being a concerned father, concerned husband, it's like it's outdated these days. And you know how frustrating that is, because we have so many single households, men and women. We shouldn't, because it takes just a little bit of compromise. Because if someone is antagonizing you, like let's say you don't text me every hour on the hour. Let's say you say, hey, I'm going to be back at 1 a.m. and you don't text me at all through the night and you're not back at 1 a.m. How should a person handle that? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? How should a person handle that? How should a person handle someone who goes out every night, but you say we locked in together? You leave me every night to go be with some other people. If you need a break from me every other month, why? See, I think these are the questions that we lose in this sphere. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's projection, maybe it's what you've been through. I don't know. But what I can say is there is a reality that we have to live in called reality. It's called realism. It's called in real time. Things happen to men and women. Real time. I'm not an advocate for any type of explicit activities, but I am an advocate for what's right. And what's right is we should all do our best to treat the next person how we want to be treated. Because I'll never get on here and bash anyone, call anybody out their name. I'll never make a judgment against anyone who just have a 30-second clip of a 4.5 minute video. If you guys come to the YouTube channel, you will see how I think. You'll see how I feel. You'll actually learn that I'm married with children. I'm not a single guy, so I don't think like a single guy. I have a household to protect. I have children to protect too. So if don't nobody understand protection, pretty sure I do. None of us are perfect, and we don't live in a perfect world or society. But I do want to be the change that I want to see in this world, because I am the change in my household. And I'm going to stay the change. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with choosing to be single because you don't want to abide by someone else's standards. Men and women have to abide by each other's standards. And that's what's so disheartening about this society that we live in, because nobody feels like they have to listen to the other person. Nobody feels like they need to step up to the plate and real deal work on themselves so they can be in a long lasting, fulfilling arrangement. Marriage, friendship, whatever. It all takes sacrifice. So I'm not the one saying that it doesn't take. It does. It takes an absorbent amount of sacrifice to have any type of relationship, from friendship to marriage. I love you guys. I'm here for anyone that needs to talk, wants to talk. I love the engagement, but I'm never going to back down. I'm never going to back down from what I say. I said what I said. I meant what I said. And I love y'all, because y'all going to be my Ace Life fam. So with all due respect, peace, love in the comments. Be respectful. Come here to spread some love and positivity. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Ace Life.